Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning if you are watching from the States. Welcome to the Endurance Chaps. I'm Charlie.
And I'm Isidor. And Ollie is somewhere to be seen later today, hopefully.
He did say hello.
He did.
He did say hello. Anyway, we're here for a live watch-along of the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship. Silence 6 hours off the Glen at Watkins Glen in New York State. Quite an exciting qualifying yesterday, actually. Acura on pole in GTP. Spike, the Dragon, is pole in LMP2 with PJ Hyatt doing an amazing job. In GTD Pro, we've got the 62 Rusty Competizione Ferrari 296 on pole, and then in GTD, we've got the number 12 Vassar Sullivan Lexus RCF GT3. So, this race, if it isn't obvious or not, is 6 hours, and we'll be starting in a few minutes. It does look like the number 25 BMW is taking part in this race today. They had an incident in free practice the other day, so missed out on qualifying, but they've got a new tub over, I believe, and they're able to start the race. There is 56 cars racing today in the 4 classes. 11 in GTP, 13 in LMP2, 11 in GTD Pro, and 21 in GTD. So, pretty interesting. We've got loads of manufacturers. We got in GTP, we got Acura, Cadillac, Porsche, BMW, and Lamborghini. In LMP2, we've got majority Orecas, but there is that one Ligier GSP 217 off Sean Creech Motorsport. In GTD Pro, we have Ferrari, Corvette, Aston Martin, Lexus, BMW, Porsche, McLaren, Lamborghini. And in GTD, we have Lexus, Ferrari, Mercedes, BMW, McLaren, Lamborghini, Ferrari, Aston Martin, Ford, Corvette, and Acura. I believe that's all. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so this should be pretty exciting race. So yeah. And it does look like the formation lap is underway, so the safety car is currently taking them around. We've currently got the order off. In GTP, we've got the Wayne Taylor Racing Andretti Acura, number 40 off Louis Delatraz. We've got Cadillac Racing, number 1 of Ranga van der Zande. Wheeling Cadillac Racing Cadillac off Jack Aitken. Motorsports Porsche off Philip Hansen. Machi Jamne in the Porsche Penske number 6. Felipe Nasser in the number 7, Ricky Taylor in the number 10 Acura, Philip Heng in the 24 BMW, Andrea Caldarelli in the 63 Lamborghini Iron Lynx, Gianmarino Bruni in the number 5 Proton Competition Mustang Sampling, and then Conor De Filippi starting from the pits in the number 25 BMW V8 Hybrid.
We have got a high chance of rain at some point during this race. From the looks of things, it's likely... What?
Continue, sorry.
Charlie, you are chopping horrifically right now. I don't know if it's me or if it's Charlie. Hello? So as I was just saying, we do have a high chance of rain at some point during this race. It looks like the first period will come about halfway through, and then we've got another chance of rain with about an hour left to go of this race. Whether either of those cells will hit, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, there is a chance the weather will take part in this race. And here we go, coming to green flag now. And we are green flag, track clear. Here we go. Oof. A little bit of contact there between the 311 Wheeling Cadillac and the big yellow Porsche. Hello, Charlie. Yes, you are back.
Yeah, lovely, thank you.
You were chopping horrifically before, so yeah, you're all good now. And GTDs are green as well.
We got off the start, so that's a good sign, but obviously we've got to wait for them to finish the lap and see what happens then.
Yeah, everyone clean at the moment, but it's been through these S's where we've seen issues in other races. The number 25 GTP of Connor De Filippi has left the pit lane, so they are out and on track, but they will be serving a drive-through, I expect, at the very end of this lap. And that is the Cadillac has got ahead of the Acura there. I'm not sure why that's happened. The Acura maybe had a problem, and the yellow Porsche in the hands of, I believe that will be Matthew Jaminet, who's moved up into P3 as well. Charlie is having a lot of internet issues at the problem.
Would not be an endurance Chaps stream without someone disappearing. So.
It's a good point.
And also it's interesting to see how many of the drivers on grid today we saw last week at Le Mans.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we saw a lot of, especially the GTP drivers, we saw a lot of, but we've also got a lot of familiar names in LMP2 as well, with Ben Keating being there and Perez Compagnac as well.
Hello,
so lots of familiar names around and about.
That JDC Miller Motorsports yellow submarine.
No, Charlie, you'll know better. It's really bad.
He is better on my end.
I think it might just be your end, mate.
Yeah, you're good on my end.
Is it bad for you as well, Chaz, or is it just me?
Just said that he is good on my end.
Oh! And there's a big crash there, number 18 Motorsports, LMP2 in the... That looks like the boot area. There was another car involved.
That is the boot,
I couldn't see what car it was. But there was another car involved, so that's not a good sign for LMP2.
It was another LMP2 involved, I think.
But one of them.
I don't think there's much damage to the cars, though.
Is that the 8?
Dwight Merriman in the 18 LMP2.
Yeah. I think that other car is the 8, number 8, Tower Motorsports. Of John Ferrano in that one.
Yeah, he's just going to have to wait.
Yes, it is.
He's going to have to wait now until all of that GTD traffic is gone.
Yeah.
So that's going to have lost him a lot of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good 30 or 40 seconds, I would expect, being lost there by the time he's reversed and gotten going and up to speed again.
Absolutely. It'll be a long time for him to get going, but obviously it's a long race. Not the longest, but it's a standard WEC race, you could say. So we'll see how that goes. And Connor De Filippi has not set his lap. He has completed his drive-through, so he is now back out on track and should be circulating around. So should make some positions up very soon. That car is
slightly
still moving around.
So he's lost a whole lap on the LMP2 field now.
Yeah, that's not great for him.
I just don't know if there's a power cycle problem there, and there's also, for some reason, there's no yellow flags there. We've not got any yellow flags.
Which is really
so strange. know why there's not any yellow flags, because that is slap bang on the racing line.
Absolutely.
Normally through that corner. That looks like hands up in frustration there for the number 18 driver.
Yeah. Not getting on with what's happening there. Dwight Merriman. GTDs are now coming through. Rusty Competition still in the lead. Full course yellow. We have full course yellow now. So finally.
But no yellow flag beforehand. I don't know what that's about.
No, that's really
America.
strange.
Really,
It's
really
America.
ridiculous that there's no
Don't-
yellow flags here.
Is America. Do
Yeah.
not question the choices.
You've got to always question the choices in America, my guy.
Also, how do you see that there's a full course yellow?
Okay.
Alcamel.
I think my Alcamel isn't connected then.
Could well be, because it's flashing FCY in my eye currently.
Yeah, mine's not been connected since 16:11:48. Okay, I'm gonna restart it.
Cool.
Well, this is surprising to see so little happening on the first few laps. Obviously, this car being the sort of the main issue at the moment, but normally it's quite chaotic. So, but yeah, Rango van der Zande, great start in that Cadillac, as well as Philip Hansom in that yellow submarine Porsche. That's really good from the privateer entry. And the other two Porsche Penske Motorsport factory cars, 5th and 6th currently.
Yeah, I can't believe we had no yellow flags into the boot there from what I could see.
It's really strange.
Really, really questionable.
Does look like the Iron Dames have made up a couple of positions. They've had about 5 positions from the start, so that's not too bad for them.
I think I've seen the same WeatherTech ad for like 4 minutes now. Why is there so many ads?
Try the YouTube. Is it on YouTube? Can you see it?
No, it's still not on for me on YouTube.
Let me see if I can send you the link. Use that.
People saying that IMSA TV isn't working either.
Yeah, IMSA TV doesn't work.
TV
Like-
didn't work.
Like, you know the symbol that a YouTube channel has when they are live streaming?
Yeah.
It has that one, but when I go to the live section of the YouTube channel, nothing shows up. So it could be
Check your
geo-blocked.
DM. I've sent you a link. So if you click on that, that's direct link.
It shouldn't be geo-blocked because the idea is that it's free to view everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's geo-blocked.
It's not bad. Good.
Tells me they've made it, can't really... The provider has made it so this video is not available in your country. Cool.
Interesting. I'll share my screen then.
Yeah, because I mean, if it's supposed to be free, it's supposed to be free, my guys. Like,
Lit-
IMSA, sort this shit out, please. I just want to watch some racing.
Literally. You got it now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if this is good news for anyone, it's good news for Connor De Filippi.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Because
he'll
this
be
will bring him
winning.
right back up to the back end of the GTP field. Oh no, there is no pass round. GTP class split
Oh,
is happening. Commence GTP class split.
So currently, the pole position number 40 Acura dropped down from 1st to 4th. That's not good for them, but we're only 10 minutes into the race still, so still way too early to judge and sort of predict what's going to happen here. It looks like they're going to go green this time because Rango's got quite a bit of a gap to the safety car, but I'm not sure. Will they be
No, the
getting...
lights are still on that safety car though.
Yeah, I was going to say as well, yeah.
I don't know if they're going to make it a late call.
He's leaving.
Maybe he's anticipating that there might be a late safety car in. But I would be surprised if there was. No, that safety car looks like it's going to be staying out. Lights are still on around the final corner.
Yes,
And the safety car does stay out. Yeah.
Hmm?
Ches?
Yes? Hello?
Hello?
I'm here. Seems to be some major issues here.
And here comes the number 25 BMW. Cutting through the GTD traffic now to get back up to the tail end of the GTP field, which is really what they needed.
Absolutely. Does look like 18's being towed out now, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if they just stalled so hard off of that. Don't know if the sorry, I don't know if the if they'd stalled that engine so hard that it's possibly got fuel flooded.
They are going pretty slow along that straight there, though, aren't they?
Has he gone bad for you again, Ches?
Not really. Maybe for some reason he couldn't hear me.
I don't know why. He's really heavily chopping in and out for me, because I'm assuming he's talking at the moment, but I can't hear him at all.
I'm not talking. Can you hear me?
Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Me?
I don't know what's going on, man.
Probably just
Ollie was
having...
chopping out a lot.
No.
Yeah, I bet it's Discord.
Woohoo.
We
At
love
this
this.
point,
Right, as we want to do
just
this.
set up a Skype.
Skype or FaceTime.
Yeah, Google Meet or something.
Jesus Christ.
Could probably go like Google Meet if we keep having issues.
Now you're both horrifically choppy.
Does look like they're going to go green this time, though, so...
I'm gonna do a hard restart my Discord.
Fair enough. And we're green flag, guys. Ringo van der Zander's made this worth it. But a big slide for Ringo van der Zander in turn 1. Philip Hansen's right on his tail at the moment. And it's going to be a 2-wide battle. Oh, and they make slight contact. Philip Hansen's now leading the race. The privateer Porsche leading the race. Wow. Those two Porsche Penske Porsches are also stuck behind Louis Delatraz at the moment, so they're not going to be happy about that, and they're obviously in a formation as well, so going to want to get past each other soon as well. What a great overtake though for Philip Hansen. I mean, just squeezed a little bit and just went straight past Renger van der Zande in the Cadillac.
Yeah, lots and lots of new personal best laps coming in now across the whole of the field. Every GTP set a new personal best. We've had a new overall fastest in GTD Pro and GTD as well. Obviously, neither of those classes managed to run a clean lap before they came across that backwards LMP2. I don't think.
No, I don't think they did. It's also interesting to see that the number 99 Proton competition. No, that's not the 99. Number 99, PJ Hyatt in the AI Racing LMP2 has a drive-through for false start. So pole position, he's got a drive-through.
Car 18 in the LMP2 category has also received a penalty, a drive-through, for the incident with the 88 car.
Yeah, it's interesting as well. So they've already gone to loads of drive-through. So we'll see PJ Hyatt and the number 99 AI Racing LMP2 come into the pits for that very soon, as well as the 18. But I don't think that 18 will be 7, as obviously he's currently stopped, had to get towed off. So they'll have to serve that sometime soon. Later on. AO Racing number 99 doesn't come in yet, but they should do soon. Interesting to see that they get that for the false start. It would be interesting to see what actually happened there. Oh, and that's a 65 Ford Mustang off in the final section of the track. That looks like they're going to come into the pits, I think. That's Dirk Muller there. GTD Pro entry there, coming into the pits pretty slowly. Seems like they've got some sort of issue. Not sure what's going to happen, but we'll see.
Oh, that is brakes on fire.
Brakes are on fire. That's not a good sign.
That's heavily on fire as well. Jesus.
Yeah, really.
It's green. We have green
Not
fire. Good. That is interesting.
So that's why that car was going slowly. So they'll lose quite a few laps, I think. They're going to do a brake change, which normally takes about 5 minutes, maybe. But they're going to drop right through the order. Not good for Ford in their first race after Le Mans. Welcome back, Ollie.
Hello. I'm hoping my internet is not going to do as much messing around as it did before.
If you have any questions or anything you'd like to say, comment where you're from, who you're supporting, etc. Please do let us know. Comment in the chat, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Hope you enjoyed our Le Mans stream last week as well. That was a long week, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm still feeling sort of jet lagged, and I didn't even leave the apartment for like a week straight.
Literally.
I do think I slept 15 or so hours the day after.
Yeah, I slept 18 hours, mate. Needed it. I absolutely needed it.
Yeah. It was fun, but it was really tiring going through all of that.
Absolutely. Looks like PJ Hyatt has some bits.
Of course, we have Watkins Glen now, and then we have some other stuff planned. You wanna go through everything we have planned?
Are you back, Ollie?
I think all this internet is
Having a little...
here.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Welcome back.
This is so unfunny.
I think your internet needs a little bit of work, my guy.
Right, I'm trying.
Have you tried better?
It looks like there's a bit of rain on the windscreen there of the Cadillac there.
Uh-oh.
Be interesting to see what happens. And they're already going through the GTD traffic, which is incredibly fast. It's only been a few laps.
Oh, we're on lap 12 now.
Yeah. Number 57, that's the Winwood Racing car, has a warning for multiple track limits already. So that's the Mercedes and GTD. They're currently leading the championship after winning in Sebring and winning in Daytona. So it's not good for them.
I will be back in just a few minutes.
Oh, and that's nearly 3 wide in LMP2 into the chicane. Good to see that the LMP2 Sean Creech Motorsport Ligia GSP2 is not last at the moment, which is great. But we'll see how that goes throughout the race. Obviously, the Orica being the most dominant and well-performing car in LMP2. 13 laps currently set by the leaders. It does look very, very cloudy there and very miserable. I mentioned that there was a few raindrops on the windscreen earlier on, but we'll see if that forms into anything else and if it gets any better or any worse. And MP2s are starting to make their way through the GTD traffic as well now, so always exciting to see this multi-class racing. Does look like Ricky Taylor has got ahead of Felipe Nasser in the number 7 Porsche Penske. So number 7 is in P7. Do let us know where you're watching from, who you're supporting, etc. That'd be nice to know. So interestingly enough, the Iron Dames Lamborghini had to do an engine change between qualifying and the race, so that's why they started at the back. But they've made their way up pretty nicely. They're currently 15th in GTD, 48th overall, and bearing in mind they started 56th, that's not too bad. That's nearly 10 positions gained already in just, what is 30 minutes, including a safety car period. The Dirk Muller 65 Ford Multimatic Motorsports Ford Mustang is still in the pits. They came in with that brake on fire, which isn't great, but they're still in the pits, hopefully getting that solved. What's really interesting as well is that the number 12 Vassar Sullivan Lexus of Parker Thompson is currently the highest GTD and first in GTD, P30 overall. The next GTD is 35th, the number 023 Tri-RC competition Ferrari. So it does look like they're talking about the Ford number 65 might be going behind the wall for a bit of repairs, and to actually figure out what's happening with that car. But we'll see what's going to happen for that. So got some form of issues. The number 23 Trials competition comes into the pits. So that Ferrari that I just previously mentioned is coming into the pits. Not sure why. We'll let you know why if we can find out anytime soon. Car 65 has gone behind the wall. Number 2, Ben Keating, has overtaken his teammate in the number 22 United Autosports, Dan Goldberg. So Ben Keating currently 3rd in LMP2. 14th in class. And it looks like the number 99 PJ Hyatt has overtaken Eric Lux in the number 81 Dragon Speed LMP2. So a few changes going on here, which is interesting to see so early on. And this pit stop for the number 023 Triarsi Ferrari is pretty odd. I'm not sure why they're coming in, but something might have happened. And it's going back out onto track, so we'll see what happens with that. If we can get any info about this, we'll let you know. Busy track there with traffic, LMP2 cars coming through the traffic of GTDs. If you're not sure what GTDs are, they are basically just GT3s, but they're called GT Daytonas, obviously, because we race in America in this. There's a full course yellow because there is an incident somewhere.
That ain't good.
It doesn't say what car it is. Oh, and it's the Chatelard Racing number 47.
Oh.
We've just seen it happen. That's a big hit. Car 47 Ferrari out into the gravel. Who's in that currently? That is Roberto Lacorte. It's not good for them. So that's a full course yellow currently.
A small incident
The safety team is right there already. It looks like he got taken out by a... I hope they show us a replay just so we can see what actually happened there. That was really not good for them.
Driver is moving.
Driver is okay, yeah.
Love the fire and rescue guy just menacingly walking over to the car. He is not stressed at all.
They're trained professionals, my guy. So this is full course yellow, and that 47 looks like it's out the race. The driver is out of the car, Roberto Lacorte. He's okay. It looks like he got tapped by another car and then went into the wall. We just got replay here. It looks like... Oh, he got taken out by the CrowdStrike LMP2. That's not great. That's George Curtis in the number 04 LMP2 of CrowdStrike Racing by APR. So
if only
I'm
this
sure
happened
that
last week.
Yeah.
Then we could have had the CrowdStrike strike.
Could have the bingo.
Yeah, we could have had the bingo.
That's a good point, actually. Do we have a bingo for this week?
I don't think so.
I'm going to try and find out if we can get a bingo for this. Not good for them. So glad that I didn't choose them. That's my pick. It looks like they got a little bit of damage on that car there.
I think that can still run quite well. I'm not 100% sure they'll even need to pit.
I'm sure that that car will get a penalty for causing that incident. Probably a drive-through, I would imagine, or perhaps even a stop-go.
So there is a pass around commencing.
Oh, that's a lot of gravel in that car as well, so not great. Getting dragged along the bottom there, that's really not good. Ouch. Don't think there's a bingo for this week, so it's a shame. We'll definitely get one ready for next week.
Yeah, sounds good.
Bar 24. What's important to say is that they don't use the same point system as WEC, for example, or F1. They have a pretty strange one, so everyone gets points. Even if you don't finish the race, you still get points, which is pretty good. Obviously, the levels of the points decreases as you go further and further down the field.
Participation reward.
Sorry?
Participation reward.
Hello?
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 Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
What did you say, sorry?
Participation award.
Oh yeah, participation award, yeah. So there's going to be a pass around, so we'll see what cars can get pass around. I'm not sure who will be passed around, but I don't think anyone will, to be fair, at this point. Does seem like the internet of Ollie is giving up, or Discord is just being silly. So it's just me and Chaz for a minute here.
I do think it's probably Discord having a moment, because sometimes you can't hear me and I can't hear you.
Yeah, and it's not like my internet's wrong.
Neither is mine.
Internet's fine.
Stream is up and everything, so.
And that's the thing. I think Ollie's internet might be to play for it, but obviously it's got to be a Discord issue, I think.
Yeah, probably is. I mean, it wouldn't be an Endurance Chap stream without
Of
a
course.
lot of things going wrong.
Exactly. I'm just going to have a look at Discord thing. It looks like they're okay on their website.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But definitely something going on. So that number 023 Chelsea Competizione Brighton 6, which was second in class earlier on, which came into the pits really early. They've just said that they're playing strategy. So pitting so early on in this race, it's interesting to see why, and we'll see what happens in future. Who are you rooting for this weekend then, Ches?
Whoever
cars?
comes out on top.
Oh yeah, but what brands?
I do have a soft spot for the Porsches.
Yeah, fair enough. Just gonna look through the order and see if there's any Swedish.
There's a Finn I know. Jesse Krohn.
There's a Swedish driver, Rasmus Lind, in the number 81 Dragon Speed LMP2.
Oh well, that's the one that I'm rooting for then.
Fair enough.
Simple as that. This is my redemption because we didn't have any Swedes at Le Mans.
Yeah. Why don't you do Fantasy Man? I think you can.
I mean, do I still have time?
Yeah, of course. The race is still going.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
Do you want me to tell you who I think you should choose? Based on this at the moment.
Nah. That's no fun.
I think you should choose both the BMWs.
Bimmer, Bimmer, and Bimmer, and Bimmer, and Bimmer. And then another Bimmer.
I think the Discord's messing up again. If only there was an Isotta in this race, eh?
If only. Isotta, my beloved.
Absolutely.
So, do you think we'll see a Glickenhaus soon again?
A Glickenhaus?
In racing soon again?
Probably not.
I'm still not blocked by them. Which is quite impressive.
So we've got loads of cars currently coming into the pits, which is cool. Pretty much all of the LMP2s and all of the GTPs, apart from number 20 Felipe, is leading the race and has not come into the pits. So maybe they come in the next stop. Number 04 had a nose change, that CrowdStrike car, obviously, which had an incident with that Ferrari that caused this yellow flag period.
have submitted
Those
my
like
fantasy.
they are doing. Ooh, let's go. Love it.
I just love how absolutely American this picture that we're watching currently is. There's like 100 pickup trucks and tons of American flags and people just walking about on track.
That 25 does come back into the pits though, so might lose the lead here, but we'll see. Still under yellows, so a bit quieter for now.
Yeah, I'm just working on some other stuff here in the background. Waiting for the full course yellow to be removed.
Yeah. And we are back green.
Finally. It was quite a long full course yellow.
Yeah.
Car 8 will get a penalty. Oh, the race control stuff is already gone. Never mind.
Drive through for car 20 and car 04. So CrowdStrike gets one, and so does 20, which is the MDK by High Class Racing. LMP2 currently in 6th position in class, 17th overall. Dennis Anderson's in that currently.
So car 8 got a drive-through penalty for pit lane speed violation. And now the car 20 and 4 have both been given drive-through penalties for failing to adhere to the minimum full refueling time. That is not good. That is definitely not good.
So it does look like that incident between the Ferrari and the Olympic is no further action. So it's interesting. And it does look like the Dirk Muller 65 Ford Multimatic Motorsports Ford Mustang is back out on track. Brian Sellers currently in the number 1 Paul Miller Racing BMW is down in 47th overall, 10th in class. Not good for them. They've just come in for a pits. And the currently highest GTD is 26th overall. And the leading GTD Pro is the Jack Hawksworth Vassar Sullivan Lexus in 24th position currently. Number 3, Alex Sims in the Corvette 2nd. Ross Gunn in the Hart Racing Aston Martin in 3rd in GTD Pro. Let us know where you're watching from. It'd be good to know.
I have returned. There's not that much happening right now. Charlie's muted himself, but he's working on some stuff behind the scenes. From what I can see currently, there is not that much happening out on track. The GT3 category cars here, the GTD Pros and the GTDs, are getting lapped by the faster classes here. But that's about it currently. Still not really much happening right now. There's a few cars in the pits. At least one car I can see here, that is the number 3 GTD Pro. Is that a Corvette? I think that is a Corvette indeed. Otherwise, it's not much at all going on out on track currently. I am gonna go for a quick toilet break. So I will be back in just a few minutes.
And I am back. Hello, everyone. This is really interesting, this battling for P2 overall with GTD cars all the way in. It looks like rain is on the way. Shay Adam in the pits has just said that they're getting her rain gear, so that could be interesting in the few moments coming up. currently in a few pit stops at the moment as well, so people's drive times are getting complete. So if you have a minimum drive time, they're getting that pretty much completed as soon as they can.
I'm back.
So then the pros can get in and get them back going again. Currently, Vasa Sullivan 1-1 in GTD Pro and GTD currently 24th and 25th overall. So doing very, very well for those guys.
Oh, I didn't even realize we have the Iron Dames here again.
Yeah. Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
It does look like the 25 BMW hypercar did get pushed a little bit wide into the final corner by the Conquest Ferrari number 34, so that's not too good for them, but absolutely carrying on. Just a very close call there. Very, very busy track with loads of cars going around. Manic. So BMW are currently the only teams to have completed 2 pit stops so far in this race. So the 25 pitted earlier on, about 5 laps ago, and then 24 just pitted out of second place. So
There are a few cars in the LMP2 category that have done 2 or more 3 pit stops to be.
I think it also counts penalties. So drive-throughs and stop-goes, they're all counted as pits technically, even though they're not really a pit stop.
Okay.
It just counts any time they go through the pit lane, basically.
There's a bit of backwards thinking.
Ben Keating has just came out into the pits in the number 2 United Autosports out of the lead, so we'll see where he comes out at.
Beautiful livery on that number 2 car.
Yeah, absolutely. The wins is just iconic, especially in this competition. Lovely burnout there from the number 9 Faf McLaren. And the 31 has spun it in the bus stop chicane. So that's Jack Aitken in the lead. So he's lost the lead now. He's going to come out just ahead of the number 40, but it looks like the 40 is going to get straight past him pretty soon as well. It's not good for Jack Aitken. And there's some raindrops on the camera there, so maybe the rain might be getting in. It's a bit dark there, very gloomy and dark, so we'll see what happens there. But it does look like Jack Aitken has dropped to 4th place, I believe.
Yes, probably. Will be interesting to see a bit of rain here. Gonna be spicing it up a bit.
And Renger van der Zande is in the pits in the 01 Cadillac Racing Cadillac P Series R. Incredible sounding car, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a normal pit stop for the 01 there, so fueling, tyres, new tear off, and they're just fueling at the moment. Does look like Renger van der Zande is going to stay in the car, sorry. Yes, he does. He just moves away now, so getting on the move, back onto the track. We'll see where he comes out at. So just looking at the replay for the 31, it looks just lost it on the second section of the bus stop. So a big spin for him there in the inner loop.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting spin.
It's easily done. I've done it many times in ACC, for example. And they've just come into the pits as well, so probably getting out those thing. It looks like Pipo Derani's getting in the car. Interestingly enough, as well, it's Pipo Derani's last year with this team and this car. So they just announced it the other day that Pipo Derani will not be racing for Cadillac or Action Express next year. So it's a shame because he's a very quick driver.
Any speculation on where he's going instead?
I would say probably Porsche. That would be my highest guess. Let me have a look. So he's done WEC in LMP2. He did Glickenhaus with them. He did it with Glickenhaus in WEC for a few years in 21 and 22. He's driven in Cadillacs since 2019 in IMSA in the highest category, and always in a 31 wheeling Cadillac. So he has had a good 6 years with them. So won the championship in 2021 and 2023 last year. So pretty good. He's won Daytona once in 2016 in an LMP2. Came second in 2019 in the Cadillac. Le Mans, he came second in class in the GTE Pro class with the Ford GT, the Ford GTE in 2017. So, and obviously did Le Mans last week. So it'll be interesting to see where he goes. He's not really got any other affiliation with any sort of company. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where he goes off to.
Yep.
Jordan Taylor is getting in the number 40 Acura currently. Pipo Durrani has been off the track and he's got some damage on that car, it looks like. So that front is split. Not good for him.
Definitely not. We'll see if we get a replay. We do have 2 official retired cars. That being the number 18 LMP2 Era Motorsport, was driven by let's take a look here, Merriman, and the 47 GTD car of Settler Racing, driven by LaCorte. We have 3 cars in the pits, but I do think they are all just in for regular pits currently. And that is basically what is going on currently. Have you seen a replay of the incident yet? I think Charlie has probably disappeared.
Hello?
Hello. Definitely seems like Charlie is gone for the moment, as indeed Discord seem to be having some issues. Yeah, there's not much at all going on out on track currently. We're still having the same Discord issues that we've had for basically an entire race so far. Which is to the point where we cannot communicate, me and Charlie. Ollie couldn't even hear any of us realistically. I don't think we can keep this going as of right now. What will happen for the next event is that I will make sure that we have a backup place, a backup chat somewhere where me and Charlie and Ollie can be. That's most likely going to be on TeamSpeak or some similar service. Everything else is still going to be held on Discord as normal. We're not changing any of that. So if you want to chat with us and talk with us, we are going to still watch the race. We're just not going to stream it, unfortunately. So if you do want to talk about the race with us during the remaining roughly 4 hours, feel free to drop by the Discord. We're of course not going to be in any voice calls because that is practically impossible now. But drop us a message, ping any of us. We're there if you want to talk about racing in general or stuff in general as well. We have a full course yellow, but there's not much to be said about that. I'll see if I can find what that is about before we head off. That is a major hit for, I think that is one of the LMP2s. That is the number 33 Sean Creech Motorsport driven by Barbosa. That is massive damage. Massive damage to that car. That is unfortunately going to be it for us today. It's been a pleasure during these 2 hours that we've had the stream going. Despite all the issues, it's always a pleasure being here. We will see you all next time, which is in a few days. Have a good one, everybody. Bye bye.